So I returned to Nine Ball Island, you know, because I don't want to do the end game stuff yet. We'll get there, don't worry. I have to tease y'all and do a bunch of other side things first. So I came back to Nine Ball Island and was immediately thrown into this. So Hayako was saying, "Oh, it looks like you found what might be a caiman relic. Will you show it to me so that I can use it as a beautiful ribbed and bubbled dildo? It just is perfect for me." Just clean your vaginal juices off it when you're done, please. Thank you. I'll give it right back once I get off about 3 times. Much better. I've been having all this sexual tension. It has been just... I lost the word and so the joke died. God damn it. Should I say welling? It has just been contained and I haven't been able to let it out. And now with this wondrous relic that is just so beautifully shaped, I feel so much better. Thank you for letting me utilize that. As like you talk to her and you're like, you know, I've got my own collection of dildos. You could have just asked instead of using, you know, a priceless relic from hundreds of years ago. Yeah, you know. Why did I continue that? The joke was done. I fucking ruined it. Why did I continue it? Wow, this really is a caiman relic. And I'm also guessing that it kind of looks like a little statue of a caiman. You know, that's why it's kind of phallic-y shaped. You look confused. I'll explain. The inhabitants of the South American Cortica River area were very spiritual. They used to worship a god called King Giggity. Giggity? Quagmire. Oh, every place is a good place for a Family Guy joke. This god was at the heart of the native culture in the Cortica region. It dates back to when the culture was built at the Twilight Temple was at its peak, perhaps as a sign to revisit the temple. They built a huge statue of King Giggity as a focus of their worship. I have no idea if that's how it's pronounced. That's just what I'm going with. But conflicts with neighboring cultures slowly took their toll. Now all that remains of the statue are fragments like these. This piece may have come from an art collector's ship. One is known to have sunk in the area where you found it. This relic is very valuable, so you should look after it. Or it can just, you know, go to a museum where it belongs, you know. So, per Hayako's request, or recommendation I should say, we're gonna go ahead and go back to the temple at the Cortica River and see what happens. See if we can find this King Giggity. Spoiler alert, we do. Just saying. Yeah. We do. We find him. And, you know, with a caiman relic and everything. He's a caiman. You didn't hear it from me, though. It's raining. Thanks for that insightful observation. Shanna. If given the opportunity, I'm usually going to choose Oceana just because I get the opportunity to get more zoom spots by having her with me. And unless I'm looking for a specific, you know, like special animal or something that I really need to find out where it's at, that's the only time I'll use Hayako. And if I'm on, like, you know, a salvage mission in particular, I'll take Gigi. But otherwise, I prefer to have Oceana with me, just so I can get all the zoom spots I can. So let's swim to the upstream and then swim to the temple. We can visit our golden catfish friend. I don't know if I actually showed him. I think I did that part off camera, but I think I showed him. We'll still go up and see him. Say hi to our little buddy. I'm gonna say hi to our little golden buddy. He's actually not little at all. He's quite large. But, you know. There he is. Just a-chilling down here. That's the golden catfish. Ooh, zoom spot. I think think I got this Zoom spot. I think there was a coin here at one point. Or not. Maybe I didn't. Well then. Did I get you? Yes, I did. Well, I have failed. Moving on then. Alrighty, let's go see if we can find a King Giggity. 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 Gigide? How are you supposed to say that? Somebody put in the comments the pronunciation of this Cayman's name for me, please, so I can stop mispronouncing it so horrifically. I'm usually pretty good at reading names, but something so different like that is difficult. Something that's not in my normal lexicon. Boop 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 be doop boop be doo be doop. I think it just kind of shows up while you're over here. I think. Did I miss something in there? I thought there was something else over here. No, there's a red guppy. Just one. I saw something move that wasn't one of those angelfish looking things, and I was like, oh, there's something else there. Let me go check that out and waste everybody's time again. Alright, so I don't know what in particular I'm supposed to do, if anything, to get him to come out. I know he just kind of swims out of the temple, but I don't know when that happens. I don't know if there's like certain conditions. Well, maybe this is it. There he is. There's King Giggity. He's a white caiman. Can you hear me? This is Jean-Eric. This white crocodile is a legendary creature. It's known as King Giggity. Giggity. Before you go and touch him, though, there's something I should tell you. I'm sure you'll be okay, but just in case. If you're suffering from a guilty conscience, you might want to keep your hands to yourself. According to his legend, if a person is bad, he immediately devours them. But that's just a legend. You're gonna be fine. So let's go touch him and see if he devours us. Let's do it. Yeah. Alright. Let's go find the King Giggity and touch him. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready? We're gonna go touch him. We're gonna touch him. Are we gonna get devoured? Will we get devoured? Nope. Nope. We're all good. It's all good in the hood neighborhood. Why did I say that twice? I said that twice. Well then. Alrighty. Well, we found King Giggity. Let's go ahead and head on back to the boat. And then we'll go on back to Nineball Island and check him out in the book. Thank you. I know where I swam today. The weather isn't so bad here. Again, thank you for that insightful observation. God, the people on this are like as good as Fee was in fucking Skyward Sword, man. Oh, helpful as she was. That's the joke, is because Fee wasn't helpful in the least. You know what's sad? I haven't even played Skyward Sword, but I know it. I've watched other people play it and everything, and it's sad. God damn it, I didn't want to talk to you. God damn it, I didn't want to talk to you. 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 Okay. Click on the goddamn table! Jesus Christ, we fucking hate you. Alright, I'm gonna check in our coins. I was saying something, now I can't remember what I said. So I'll sit here and make weird noises. Weird, slightly musical, but slightly not, and just kind of irritating noises. Y'all tell me when I get too irritating, right? Right? Probably not. Let's check out our story, because we got the story and we finished a quest. Yay, fragments of memory. Oh, we need to have Nancy out. Let's go talk to Nancy. Because I sent another picture. I don't think I did that part on camera. I might have, but We finished that. Area information, something we'd already visited, but it decided right now was the only time that it could update. Alright, now let's check out King Giggity in the encyclopedia. I feel like shit today. I really do. I've been a detective at work trying to find people who we haven't had contact with for 10 plus years. It's interesting because the easiest way to find most of these people is through Facebook. And I just feel really creepy messaging them on Facebook like, hey, we saw you like 10 years ago. So, he looks pretty evil, doesn't he? So, would you be into participating again? You know, even though we haven't had any contact with you for like 10 to 13 years. It's kind of weird, but I do what I'm told because I'm a good employee. I like to think I'm a good employee. Not always. Sometimes I'm not. Thanatos, Black Harbinger, Leviathan. There's a couple in here that I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get them. There's our Sea Serpent friend. I know about these two. I know that one, which I'm waiting. And a thing is going to wash up on the beach here on Nine Ball Island in order to get... This is the White Mother from the first game. And I don't know if that relic only shows up after, you know, the story is done or what. But I know how to get her. I know what this turtle is, but I don't remember how to get it. That's the Coelacanth. I know that. That's the giant squid. I don't know how I'm supposed to get him because I couldn't get him last time. There's another penguin. I remember getting him, but I don't remember what actually spurs him, you know, showing up. I know that one is going to take forever to get. I don't remember this one. I know this one, but that one's only shows up after the story ends. Alright, sorry, I was just going through, mostly for myself, not really to show y'all, but more so for myself, just to kind of put my mind at ease that I'm not missing a whole bunch of legendary creatures on purpose. There was something else I was gonna do while I was chilling here. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and check and see if... And it usually shows up on the shore here, over in this general direction on this shoreline. It does not appear to be here. It'll be those lovely sparkles that we saw when we were picking up the Cayman relic. And it does not appear to be here. Well, fuck that shit. I don't remember what spurs that relic showing up, or if it's just at random. It shows up at random. You know what I noticed last time I was looking? I was like, I didn't realize obviously that you need a radio tower, but I was like, huh, there's the radio tower. They actually did try a little bit. We were gonna call Nancy. That's what else we were gonna do. That's not what I wanted. Thank you, game. God, I fucking hate the motion controls. They're just... Most things either are really gimmicky or they just suck, and they shoehorn them in places they just don't belong. Plain and simply. There's a few things that it works for, but most it doesn't. Alright, I can't buy that stuff yet, so we'll go ahead and back out, and I think we'll get an update on ML. Yes, indeed. Nancy, how is ML doing? Dang! Oh, sorry. Wrong voice. Let me get that belch out first. Dang, I knew there was something I forgot to mention. When I showed him that last photo, he started critiquing all of your pictures. Stuff like, make sure the subject takes up most of the frame and get the focus point on their eyes, enclose the subject inside the frame, and use the rule of thirds when you're composing the photos. And for remarks, he said make sure you get everything in and make it large. He seems to have remembered a lot about his photography. Anyway, he's really grateful to you for sending these. Grandpa, what's...
Random yawn.
Grandpa, what's the rule of thirds?
Ah, it's a way of composing a photograph. Imagine the screen is divided horizontally and vertically into 3 equal parts. That gives you a grid of 9 squares that you use to compose a photograph. And of course, I am apparently now a photographical expert because I know what this theory is. A well-composed photograph will have its subject's eyes at the point of intersection of the grid lines. It's a basic method that any professional photographer would use. You should write all of this down in your notebook for reference. So ML must have been a professional?
He's saying there's a cove in Cicero Strait that should have some rare seals living in it. Do you mean the Mediterranean monk seals?
That might be right.
This time he'd like a picture of those monk seals. Can you help me out with another photo? Thanks for agreeing to help. I'm just going to assume that you said yes before you even say it and leave on that note. I'll leave everything up to you. Okay, bye. Thanks for just assuming we would do it, you know. Well... Oh, let's get rid of... I fucking hate the little new markers that continue to show up. It's really irritating. Okay, we need to get the monk seals. Got it. Diving skills. Okay. Photo evaluations. Oh, just... okay. Thanks, I guess. Well then, if you have any comments or criticisms, please leave those in my comment section below, so I know how to make the show better or worse, you know, depending how you feel. If you want me to fail, then tell me how to make it worse. It's all good. I won't hold a grudge against you. I don't think I've ever really held a grudge against somebody, truly. Yeah, give this video a like if you want me to continue. Again, I know we're really close to the end, but, you know, it's still nice to know that people are enjoying this. And I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow at 7. Bye!